Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Lőrinc Páva. I'm a senior space expert at Design Terminal, and it's an honor to be here. So thank you very much for having me. I'm missing a presenter. Exactly. Thank you. So I'm working at Design Terminal. Design Terminal is an innovation agency in the CE region. We are dealing with incubation programs from all kind of fields, sectors, different age groups, and different regions. And we are also part of the CIVITTA group. So this means from last year we've been acquired. This means that we have a more in-depth background and infrastructure to support these programs and support young entrepreneurs and young companies towards success. One of the fields which we are striving in is the space sector. We started it in 2021, and we are gathering all our space activities under the umbrella name Space Terminal. So these are the three main activities. These are all part of an ESA programs which we are delivering in Hungary. The first two you already heard of. The first one is the ESA BIC company, which focuses on incubating young entrepreneurs into the space sector in a given country through incubation processes and funds. The second one is technology transfer program called Technology Broker, which is an international program which helps to bring down space technology to Earth and fund those already developed technologies which should be useful in different places on Earth. The third one is called the ESERO program. This is for young people, young kids, let's say it, from the ages of 3 till the 18, and the aim of the program is to steer them towards STEM subjects using space and using space to give them a background and to show that these STEM subjects are interesting and could be fun. You're also very well versed in hackathons, which aims at youngsters as well as adults. We have two main fields here. The first one is the NASA Hackathon, which is the Space Apps Challenge. It's one of the world's biggest hackathon. Last time was the first time which we organized it in Hungary. We had more than 100 participants. It was a very nice event, and this year we are organizing it again on the 4th and 5th of October, and everybody is welcome to join us. The registration is still open. You can participate online or in person. NASA here opposes, I think this year, 19 challenges which you can partake in. It's a very fun event. I can encourage everyone to join us. The second one is the Cassini. These are always has very specific topics. We had the pleasure to organize 3 in the past 3 years in the topic of defense and tourism. And this is also a very nice event focusing on how to use ESA's satellite imagery and data to develop new technologies and new solutions for the European space market. I know you already heard these ones before, but I'm going to give a quick tour about our programs. First one is ESA BIC. This is, as mentioned, an incubation process program. You have to be a startup, not older than 5 years, and if you apply and get into the program, we'll grant you 60,000 euros for incubation period next to technological, business, and legal advices. The second one is the Technology Broker program. Here, as I mentioned, we are looking for companies who are willing to implement space technology into their product line and creating new services and products. Everybody heard these things, for instance, the camera in your phone, the memory foam, the vacuum. It's all been developed for space, to use in space, but now it's part of our everyday life. And this is what the Technology Broker program aims at, to be this catalysator which brings new products down to Earth using space technology. So we are a conductor, a broker, as the name says, brokering deals between space technology companies and non-space companies. Within this, we also have the Spark funding program, which offers 60,000 euros for those companies who are willing to implement space technology into their product line, thus creating new products and new technologies. And now the ESERO program. This one aims at young kids from the ages of 3 till the university with different programs, which you can see here. Everything is free of charge. We are offering for teachers education, free examples on how to make, otherwise not necessarily, but many times boring lectures about physics and mathematics into a fun lecture with experiments and activities with group works. We offer field trips for kids to observatories, space companies, and museums related to space. We also offer career orientations for involving those universities which offer STEM subjects, and we do a very specific kind of event called Space Week, which is a 3-day-long event where we showcase everything which is ESERO. So we have fun activities of competition with space competition, like building a rocket or creating a landing model for the moon, with presentation about space and space exploration and so on. And last but not least, we have ESERO Hungary school projects, which is a very fun thing. We have 5 different projects aiming in different parts of student activities. The first one is CanSat, where the kids have to build literally a satellite at the size of a soda can, hence the name. This is a year-long product, and at the end, their solution are launched into the air with a real rocket into the heights of 1 kilometer, which then gathers data ascending to Earth. We also have Moon Camp here. The students have to imagine and create a base for future astronauts where they will live anywhere in the solar system, and put it into 3D design or print it or make any kind of project work describing their idea of a space camp. We have also Mission X, which is, describes how astronauts train and what kind of activities and physical or mental activities they're doing in preparation of their space mission. We also have AstroPy, where it's all about coding. You have 2 options for the youngsters. You can send a small image to the astronauts in ISS, and the other ones has to create a program which calculates the speed of how fast the ISS is orbiting Earth, using only 2 Raspberry computer sensors, which are aboard ISS. And the fun part is that these programs are actually run on those computers on the ISS. So this is a very nice program. And last but not least, we have climate detectives, where you have to choose a topic of your likings within your own regions, droughts, or anything which is related to climate change, monitor it, and then subject your admit your project into the finals, where it's been evaluated, and the winners usually go to international finals. And we've all been part of the Space for V4, which was a great project where we discussed best practices and how these communities can come together and create a new thing and move ahead. And our solution, one of the solutions which we proposed and which we always say it's a good thing, is the space cafes. Because when we started this whole space terminal thing, we've been completely new to this thing. So we had no space experience. We were an innovation agency. Of course, we incubated a lot of companies from different sectors, but not from space. And when we received or been awarded the ESA BIC in 2021, we thought very thoroughly, how can we develop this thing in Hungary, the space ecosystem? And we came up with Space Cafe, which helped us as a company, but it helps also those companies who were part of these BIC programs, who were new to space and has no connection, just as we did. So we thought that this could be an informal forum where companies could meet everybody who's connected to space. And we give it, the frame, let's say, that where can meet. We give some professional lectures at the beginning, but the focus was always on networking and to meet new companies and to meet new people and get integrated into the ecosystem. And through the years, as our programs and portfolio grew and we developed the space terminal, it came a holistic approach where we could implement not just the big companies, but the technology broker companies who are not necessarily, but usually out of the space industry, but using space technology. And space cafes helped to create new connection between these terrestrial and space companies. And we also implemented the youngsters, the kids from ESERO program, who are the line and the supply for future space companies. And these people and everybody who's interested in space now gather in one place, discuss their ideas and make new connections. And this is something I think which could be very useful for everybody. Now we have events with more than 70 people regularly, and we organize 3 events a year, and it's always a great hit. So, thank you for your attention, and thank you very much for Space for V4 for creating this opportunity.